What's up, everyone? It's Jonathan here, Bay Area Throwbacks. It's another story time. This one isn't too crazy, but it's just a little. Another player that I met, Giants player, that ended up being a really cool guy. And then a story that was from and then another story that I didn't experience, but my younger brother did. So, my second job I ever had was at a grocery store called, matter of fact, first, let me tell you the player. This is about Pedro Feliz. He used to play on the Giants. He played also on the Phillies. I'm pretty sure he played with some other guys. Solid third baseman. Pedro Feliz. So he played mostly in like the 2000s. Played, like I said, played on the Giants. I grew up watching him when I was younger. So he lived not too far from where I lived at the time. And one of my my second job I ever had. My first job was only for like a few weeks. So this was my first job that was more than a few weeks, after high school and stuff. I was a bagger at a grocery store called Lucky's. It's just like Safeway, Ralph's, Vons, all that stuff. Just a grocery store. A chain grocery store, so part of Save Mart. But anyways, I was a bagger there. So I saw Pedro Feliz come in. Now, I already knew who he was. By this point, this was a stage in my life where I wasn't really tripping off. I was just getting back into liking sports at a period of time where I just kind of was not really tripping. I was worrying about other stuff. So I got so I knew he was there, and I was older now, so I wasn't like, when I was a kid I used to like geek out and go crazy when it was like an idol when I'd see professional players. I was older now. I was just like, it's just another guy that was really good at a sport. So anyways, I see Pedro Feliz. I'm like, oh cool, like whatever, he's here. So and I'm actually walking down the aisle as he's coming to me. And I just remember he was with his daughter. One of his, I think he has like 2 daughters, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. Or I know he had a few, but he walked by with one of his daughters, and he had asked me, hey, can I, do you wear the chocolate chips? So I walked him over. Nice dude, got him his chocolate chips for his daughter, for him, or whatever they're going to make. So, yeah, I helped him with that. But then the other thing is I saw him in the, I know I saw him twice at the store when I worked there. Trying to remember if this was that time, same time I'm saying, or another time. It might have been another time. But either way, one of the 2 times, whether it was the chocolate chip time or another time, he was in the back of the store. I think he was near like kind of like the milk and stuff. And I saw him like, oh, he's here. So I called my mom because my youngest brother, Nathaniel, was a lot younger at this time. Obviously, this was like 2010, 2011. So if he's 22 now, we're talking about 10, 11 years ago. So he was like 12, 11 at the time. I told mom, hey, Pedro Feliz is here. If you want to bring Nathaniel real quick, to come see him maybe, so Nathaniel can meet him, because he was, like I said, he was young at the time, so he was in that stage of really wanting to meet, if he had the chance to meet a player. So my mom, 5-minute drive away, she rushed, she came through real quick with him. They went to, I told her, hey, he's wherever, he's back here by the milk or whatever. So they went, and my mom. My brother like standing behind him, and I don't remember if they poked him. What, it was over 10 years ago, but either way, he turned around, and my brother was just looking up at him and like all like scared to say anything. So luckily, my mom, she speaks Spanish, so she started speaking Spanish, and they started talking, and then they had a conversation. He said hi to my brother. They met. I think he got his autograph. I don't remember, but either way, those are my 2 experiences with him. He seemed like a cool guy. Everyone else that I worked with there that had seen him other times always had said good things about him. He's a cool guy. And then the funnier story I have about him, that my younger brother and his friends in that same Lucky's parking lot, I guess they were, I don't know if they're throwing a football or they're kicking around a basketball. I don't know. They were messing around with some type of ball. And I guess they hit this nice car. I don't remember what type of car they told me. I think it might have been a Range Rover or something. I could be wrong. My brother Ben, if you see this, you can tell me. Put it in the comments or something. But I guess they hit the car. Nice car. And next thing you know, Pedro Feliz comes out of either Lucky's or the Chinese spot right there, or there was a Baskin Robbins. They came out of one of the spots, and I guess they looked and they were stunned. They're like, oh, it's Pedro Feliz, and we hit his car. But I guess he was just super cool about it. He's like, oh, he didn't even trip about it. He didn't care. So all this just to say, basically, few encounters I've had and people I know with Pedro Feliz, good guy from what I've seen, or from what I've encountered him, from what I've heard from other people. So like I said, it's always nice to just hear good stories about these athletes. Like I said, other Kurt Reader video and whatever else. When they're actually decent guys and good people. So that was that. Nothing too crazy, but just a couple encounters me and people around me have had with Pedro Feliz. Anyways, if you like the video, like it, please. Subscribe if you're not already. If you are, thank you for being here. See you guys next time. Have a good day.